early. It's getting tougher with each possession towards the boundary line. The old master got it there and didn't concede the free. The frustration shows.
It's pretty smart play by Dyson. Instead of taking possession, he just whacked it towards the boundary line and got it across.
Both Carlton ruckmen there. Robinson just knocking and hoping. Here's a contest. Julian Yaron, Carazzo, Yaron trickling, just didn't get enough on the kick. And Dyson clears for Essendon. It might come back quickly. Russell's got it, and he has a man loose. Carazzo. Oh, shocking. He didn't know which option to choose, and the kick in the end was neither one thing nor the other. The only thing it was out on the full.
Dyson, every kick and handball so vital at the moment. Stanton trying to hold it up. They have the advantage of 13 points. The squeeze is on here.
You think this is something that Matthew Knights and the Bombers would have done a lot of work on this week, is being able to maintain possession. Crucial parts of the game, because the first two rounds have been highlighted. Fremantle kicked 6-0 in the final term last week in round one. The Bombers had a 9-goal run, so they would have done this a lot. Hold possession, lay a block down the line, try and milk some time off the clock.
Move it on, play on.
Hocking just goes for broke. High one to the wind. Gumbleton looks the man most likely. Cruiser desperate. Some high contact on Simpson, not spotted by Razor Ray. And well done, Melsham, still battling on. Walker, bit of a standoff with Slattery. Carazzo looking for a mate, couldn't find one. And the Bombers, you think, will prevail. They deserve to, the way they've played tonight. They lead by 13. Still time for Carlton if they can force an error.
Hawley for the Dons.
Move it on, play on.
Maybe 4 minutes left if Carlton are lucky, and they need 3 goals. It's hard to see where they could possibly come from. This is Hooker, and he'll soak up some more seconds. And Carlton not making a very good fist of manning up. Stanton's got it. The tension showing. Oh, that's not a great placement. Joseph over the top. Completes the 2-grabber. Not a lot of targets there. In fact, there was nothing on offer. And he kicks it straight down the throat of Cale Hooker. And Brett Ratton must be feeling that awful coach's sense that this one's gone. And it's a black night. Hooker's kick is not great. And Cruiser's a chance at ground level. Ran into a tackle. Got his boot onto it, but Zaharakis escapes. It's wide open for Reimers. And he'll go back and have the shot. And he can put this one away. He's been a very useful forward for Essendon. There's energy and a bit of creativity and unpredictability about him.
He does just give something different, doesn't he, Tim? He's certainly not short of something to say, but he's always busy, always creative. See the excitement with Matthew Knights. He knows how big this game is for him. This is the game. Reimers kicks this, it's all over.
A deep breath. And now to nail it home. He's kicked 2 for the night. And he's the man for the moment. And he delivers the goods for the Bombers. They're home. It'll be number 6 on the trot against the Blues.
And it'll be a well-deserved win for the Bombers. The final siren goes here. Been impressed with Zaharakis' efforts tonight.
He's a good player, Darce. I think he really will develop into a fine player for the Bombers. Now, he was showing them the scoreboard earlier. And now he's taking centre stage again, Kyle Reimers. It's beyond the Blues now. Winderlich. Watson. Lonigan. Got Hocking to give it to. If he just sees him, he didn't for a long, long time. Now he does. One more for the road. No.
Tells the story of the night, doesn't it?
Just the hands from Joe Watson again in his vision. That's a bit of the story of the night too for me. Just skill errors, basic skill errors, another turnover.
Big night for Nathan Lovett Murray. just about making a late contribution there. Here's Thornton for the Blues. Goes for Henderson.
Has been a big night for Lovett Murray too, Tim. He's had 30 disposals.
He's an important figure at Bomberland these days. One of their senior men. So a throw in at half forward for Carlton.
Really quiet night for Matthew Cruiser tonight. 11 disposals, 21 hit-outs, but not the normal impact you'd like to see from him.
The time left measurable in seconds now. Warnock for Carlton hasn't been able to make much of a contribution. Robinson's kick handy, but the Bombers hold it together. Pears and Hill and Fletcher. Old Man River just keeps rolling along. And here's Reamers in the back half of the ground. And there it is. The Bombers broke the ice in 2010. It's a big night for them. Nathan Lovett Murray's 100th is a winner.
Well, these days of tactics and scheming by coaches and so forth, Luke Darcy, sometimes it's just effort and determination that can get you over the line. Let's go down to Mark Williams with Mark Howard.
Well, Willow, the club came in tonight under a little bit of pressure against your arch rivals. It must be a wonderful win for the club, this one.
Yeah, it was a hard week of training. First 2 weeks were pretty hard, but it just goes to show that good work paid off.
Your own form, mate. A couple of quiet weeks, but tonight coming in 4 goals, you really must be pumped, mate. You look nice in the red and black.
I don't mind the red and black, but the boys worked hard on the track. I was pretty quiet the first 2 weeks. Knightsy showed a lot of faith in me and put me in this, and I just wanted to return the favour.
Just very quickly, mate, we've seen many guys this round missing goals. You never seem to miss. What's the key to kicking those goals?
Oh, mate, it's just like kicking with your friends. The goal umpire's your friend, just put it over his head.
Spot on, mate. Well played, Willow.
All right, standard.
Yes. 4 straight goals. It does stand out on a score sheet which reads 13-17 to 10-15.
It was a big night for Mark Williams because he hadn't had any impact at all in the first 2 rounds. Hadn't had a shot at goal, hadn't had a mark inside 50. Didn't have a lot of opportunities today, but that is the beauty of him. He was the only player on the ground that really got the footy when he was in kicking range. He wanted to take it. Mark Howard is down there with the skipper.
By gee, looking at the boys behind you, mate, this means a lot to you fellas.
Yeah, it was. We put in a really poor performance last week, but to Freo's credit, they played really well, and we sort of really wanted to come and play a team that are a bit of rivals, and I thought that the guys really showed some heart tonight, and that's what we had to redeem ourselves from.
A couple of young blokes on the side did well, Melcham and Collier, even in Timmy's number, the number 32. Good to see him going well.
Yeah, I think he's got that speed. I think it skipped me, but it's nice to see the 32 jumper out there, and I thought Trav and Jake were really fantastic for a big crowd, and Carlton a huge game, and for them to both play the way they did, it was really pleasing.
Congratulations, Skip.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, well played, Jobe Watson. 25 disposals, 7 clearances. He was so damaging earlier. 100 games for Eddie Betts. Not celebrated the way he would have liked. You can see how much the loss means to the Blues. They'll get their captain back next week, but they are in a world of pain. But the Bombers, it's all about jubilation. A big win for Matthew Knights.
This has been a Fox Sports presentation.